Welcome to my channel, Car Guide UK. This is where you have to get up and fix it. Please subscribe and remember to click the bell if you want more videos like this.
What's up guys, and welcome to another Car Guide UK video. In this video we're going to show you how you can change the track rod ends. These ones are handed and they're on Audi A3. This is a 2011 edition and I just want to show you the size guide. But before we do that, make sure you go and get yourself the correct ones, because these are handed. So as you can see, they go on and they are handed. I'm only replacing these because my car's been in an accident. You obviously might need to replace them because yours are maybe worn out, they have some play in them, but this is going to be a guide on how to replace these and put new ones on. Alright, so we're just going to show you how to do that. I don't have exactly the correct tools, but I do know the sizes, so I can obviously go through that. You will need a 24mm spanner. And what you want to do is you need to hold that onto this, and this is kind of like a guide that they use for the tracking. The one that goes on here is a 23mm. I didn't have a 23mm, but I did have a giant adjustable spanner that I managed to get on there. So if you just put that onto there, what you can do is hold that in place. You need to put your 24mm, hold it on tight, and then as you're holding the 24mm, you want to lift up the 23mm until that undoes. So you want to pull that up until it undoes. I'll just show you. I'll go ahead and do a bit. I've already undone it, but I'm just going to show you guys. It's not that tight usually to do these. So you just want to lift that until that starts to come loose. Do not go ahead and just start winding it off. Make sure you hold this one into place. You do not want this to move because this is your guide. This is, you know that this is how your car is tracked and it's level. If you start to adjust this, then your tracking will be out. We recommend you get these all tracked up afterwards anyway, but if you want to for now, make sure that you can keep that in place. Keep your 24mm on there and then just slowly start to wind this off. You're probably thinking, well, how did you get this out in the first place? And you probably will have all of your stuff in the way, your suspension and everything like that. So it won't be that easy. So what I'm going to do is just talk to you about what you will need on the ends of these to remove that nut at the bottom that is holding it on to the actual main suspension itself. So we're just going to take that off. As you can see, it's nice and lubed up. So that's probably why it wasn't that difficult to take off, and that is the guide now. So when we have the new one will just go on there, and then it will screw up nicely, and it will go all the way up to there. Do not cross thread it, make sure it's done nicely. So I'm going to go all the way up. I'm going to be taking this back off again because I'll be painting all this up, but just for a guide to show you guys what you need to do. And then once you get to the end of there, you will need to nip it up into place. Let's just go up as far as we can. So you just need to go all the way to there. And as you can see, it's also gone tight already. So that is putting a new one on. Right, so you're probably thinking, well, what goes on the end of these? So we're going to go and talk to you about the size guides that go on the end of these. As you can see, this one's pretty mullered and there's not a lot left of that. So we'll talk about the sizes, and then on the sizes on the new ones as well. So, okay guys, we're now going to just talk about the sizes on the top here. So this is the brand new one and it's exactly the same as the old one, so we're in luck. So what we need to do before you actually put this on, they have dust covers covering up these bottom sections here, so you will need to remove this when you decide to put it on. And as you imagine, this will go up inside the hole, and then you need to put your nut back on. But as you go to put the nut back on, what will happen is the whole thing will begin to spin, and that is going to be an issue. So I'll talk to you about sizes. So what you'll need is you will need an 18mm spanner to hold the nut in place. So this is what you're going to use to undo and do up the nut on there. And then on the middle section, you are going to need an HW6, which looks a little bit like that. So that will sit inside here. This is the wrong way around, obviously, but you will have it up the other way. But just a guide to show you. And you need to have your 18mm there. If you have a ratchet spanner, it's going to be a lot easier, and then you'll have that holding that into place. And then what you'll do is you'll wind that up, and then this will keep that, stop that from moving. So as you can see, you can use that to do and undo, and you do it all the way up until it's tight. And that's how you do that, guys. If you have any questions on this, or if you want to know, anything to do with changing over these, please just comment down below in the section, with the comments, and we will talk about anything you need to know about all the suspension. We have loads of videos on doing everything else, so please make sure you look out for those. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care now. Bye bye.